So they'll be calling you a radical. This is maybe the most historic video I ever have done. The San Onofre Bowl. So KWCR recap of opening week of could be the best football team Weber State's ever had in their history. The best teams Weber State football's ever had. 2017-2018. The Waters curse rears its head again. The new digs. Sharks boys, well, Dr. Hanley's dead. So this is historic. So the San Onofre build, the steam generator. So the reactor that blew, this is it. This shirt's probably worth $1 million, maybe more. The whistleblower that leaked it out to me, that I leaked to the media when I was in the bone marrow transplant, that's where I got this shirt. This shirt is so historic, it's unbelievable. What are you talking about? First off, we'll get back to the nightmare at San Onofre. This reactor right here is illegally parked in the Senate, right there. Right out there, the Energy Solutions dump site. I went out there full of leukemia when they brought it in here. Stayed way back with Deb, the neurosurgeon. Our Geiger counter going psycho. It blew. They were cheating. Jerry Brown, Peavy, Cherry Khaled, California Public Commission president, taxpayers funded, we're all in on this together. They were supposed to be exchanging this in 2010. They brought in a different one from Mitsubishi to Hitachi to save, well, who knows, between $20 and $100 million, and then they met illegally in Warsaw to chop up the money. The California Public Commission chair, freaking everybody was in on this except for the workers. I got this from the worker who leaked it. Now remember, and then we'll get to the recap of the game. So the Waters curse has reared its head again. What's the Waters curse? And I'll be awarding each game, I'll be awarding my tomato soup can award. I'll flip it behind my back. Why? Because the D family built this stadium, whatever. Who's the D family? They're the American can. So my first week award goes to the Weber State defense, to Maxwell Anderson. What a freaking game. So Dr. Marco, who died of cancer, don't even get me going, he made his dime in the nuclear industry. So all this wealth, every one of these people that oligarch run their mouths all over, you just trace them. They all come from the same families. It's all Eccles, Browning, war profiteering, all of them. So Weber State gets screwed again, the Waters curse. So San Diego boy to Ogden. Oh, not Kevin Blanche. Rocket Rashad, I call him. The Rocket, the best kick returner in the country. So it's his birthday. The team that did not recruit him, whatever. Mission Bay High School, Point Loma Pointers, Mission Bay Bucks, Claremont Chieftains, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He goes back on his birthday. Weber can get nothing done on offense. Nothing. Zero. The furthest they made it was the 43-yard line into San Diego the whole game. Vice versa. But they have a kick returner. I called it to the tee. I said, watch out. This guy breaks one. They'll win this game. The Rocket on his birthday. What a headline. What a story. Goes back to San Diego, where he's born and from. Bust it. Up, down, up the sideline. He's gone to La Jolla. Touchdown. Weber State wins. 100-yard return. What? The La Jolla referee throws the flag. Go Vikings. No doubt in my mind. There was no penalty. There was no penalty. Just like this. Isn't it a perfect metaphor for the San Onofre Bowl? Isn't it a perfect metaphor? San Diego to Ogden. It's perfect, right? Because Waters Construction built those reactors. You talk floor construction, you talk construction, Waters Construction, GE. That's who this university is. They cheated. They cheated. They built the reactors of FUKUSHIMA. They built the reactors of San Onofre. They cheated. So let me explain how this played out. Dr. Hanley, who I taught with, who just died of brain disease. The Smith boy died in a jail cell this year. We're dedicating this thing. So we'll be doing the Diablo Canyon Bowl. We'll get this right. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You know, we'll get this right. You know, they put us in the end zone right there. Well, I did the main game standing right there in the end zone. They give the main kids all warm stuff, whatever, but no, not us. We're just local, 7th generation. Freaking give to the school every day, all day. #1 school of business in the United States when I taught there. Oh, don't go see the Dalai Lama now. Bruce Handley, who I taught, just passed away, the greatest, most famous football player in its history. Donated his brain, by the way, to the foundation that stores brain injuries. So the rocket, boom, gone. Ha! What a story. Headline on his birthday. Just like this. Where's the playbook they used? Oh, here it is. The inner seat. Kevin Blanch's question to Mike Levin. SMR. Ha! This team was supposedly the best team Weber State ever had, 67. San Diego State. Weber State gave up 67 points to that team. I like clowking these guys, talking about famous players. The only one that could come up with Marshall Faulk. Brian Syke. How about your Heisman Trophy candidate just 2 years ago, you fools? How about Fred Dreyer? How about Haven Moses? How about Eric Coryell? That's one of the greatest freaking football teams in college football history. 1967 San Diego State. They don't know. They ain't got a clue. These guys, that's it. It's a club around here. They don't know nothing. And if you don't think the Waters curse is real, it's been going on for years here. Last year, big favorite, big favorite. They couldn't get nothing done on offense just like this. I mean, this defense Weber State has is incredible. They got fucked. They got screwed. Big time. They should have won this game. What a headline. The Rocket, he's the best kick returner in the country. San Diego kid. Goes home on his birthday. The school there, boom. Broke it up the side. What a story. What a story. What a defense on both sides. So, just like here, right? Right? Both teams, both sides just play defense. Every time we have it, Kevin Blanch gets all the work done. So, let me tell you how this played out. This is, shirt's probably worth $1 million. So, Kevin Blanch, fighting the San Onofre activists, the activists here, been blackballed. Don't go see the Dalai Lama. Of course, I got cancer. Fall 2011. Given a death sentence. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, AML, lymphoma, leukemia, de novo. A death sentence. Doctor told me right there in my face, I'm a KD. I'm a KD, the family, the can. D. You'll be dead by Christmas. Next doctor comes, you'll be dead by Christmas. Ms. Hansen steps in. My family, the heart surgeons, remember? So, I've been battling San Onofre my whole life. Fighting them, as you know. So they're going to switch the generator. So they're switching the generator. It's time. I get word from guys inside there that, hey, Kevin, via my YouTube, they're emailing me. They brought this other generator in from a ship, on a ship. What? It didn't come up the freeway in a special made truck like the San Onofre generators parked right there? Illegally, against Utah state law? 10,000 times over the legal state limit or the Fed limit. It's hot. So these guys are working on this, the U3C16. Huh? Like I said, this shirt's probably worth $1 million. Who do you think I got it from? Kevin, they're cheating. So Jerry Brown was in on this. The judge that threw this case out was Jerry Brown's roommate at Yale. If you don't believe me, ask Kamala Harris. So these guys are leaking stuff to me on my YouTube site. I'm in a bone marrow transplant. They had a scram. So they're taking this generator and they're going to save between $20 and $100 million. Going from a Mitsubishi to a Hitachi or vice versa. They're cheating. They call in the pipe fitters union. They're rigging it up. It has what we call a scram. Too much energy backed up, which is very dangerous. But then I'm in the bone marrow transplant center at the top of LDS State going in and out of a coma. I'm literally going in and out of a coma in January. These great Weber State nurses right here up on my back, tickling me, saying I'm a red 10. You know, the woman who started the Weber State Nursing School, the oncologist nurse from LDS State, Fimbo Peterson, Vincent Hansen, my uncles, the Blanches, Palmer, Marston. When a doctor looks you right in the eye at D Hospital and says you will be dead in 2 months when you're in the prime of your life, right as I'm due, I've got the whole field. I am the anti. So these guys are, I've known them my whole life. These guys work inside there. Kevin, they're cheating. They're cheating. January 30th, 2012. I'm going in and out of a coma the 29th. It looks like I'm going to die. My own uncle goes to church right over here. Stands up. Go ask him. He stands up at Mormon church on a Sunday, just like today, and says, if you want to go see Kevin, you better do it in the next few days. He's going to pass this week. Everybody thought I'd pass. I went to California and I walked the coast, sucked up to nothing with a central line. Played a Kansas 30 with a Feldorf valve. What a journey this has been. They blackballed me, turned their back. Oh, where's the playbook? Here's my question to Mike Levin. Talk to Mitt Romney. Blackball me, turn your back on me. Kevin. Here. What? These are videos of them duct taping the thing. It's starting to happen. The NRC will call it a steam malfunction. So what happened? The fittings didn't work. They were cheating on this reactor because it didn't fit right. It was the active core. The active core, it backed up the steam into it. There's a relief valve. That's the last stand. Last stand. You know, Fukushima, the last stand, the relief valve. Backs up in the core, it's going to blow up. It's going to be another Chernobyl. It's going to be Fukushima. It's going. Kathy E1's in Japan. You know, so she comes back, the school teacher. Rachel Kadoya is in Japan. They're only getting anything from me. The USS Washington is brought in, total evacuation. They're loaded up on the ships. The admiral inside the situation room freaking is ordered to evacuate the whole island of Japan. Freaking the whole place is contaminated. They're going, Barack Obama, John Holden, make it so, go into cover-up mode. I've leaked all this into the game recap. Weber State got fucked. The water's cursed again. You don't believe me? Ruben Nemhart, 1995, basketball. You go to the Sweet 16, upset, send fucking Heath, Judge Heathcote's last game. Sean Russell blow him off the court. Playing Allen Iverson and Georgetown, shut him down the whole game. Beating the hell out of him the whole game. Ruben Nemhart, the best basketball player besides Damian Lillard that ever played it, misses the front end one. Hail Mary, airball. Somehow gets caught, thrown back in. 99, Harold Arsenault, the show, freaking. Noel Jackson's got to make one free throw to go to Sweet 16. Blah, blah, blah. How about here? They lose the championship, this team, in the 60s. Sharks boys. Sharks boys couldn't even compare to these teams. This is the most corrupt football program in history. It's 100 years old. The worst wins and losses. I've done some work on this. I've done a bunch of work. Over a 100-year period, the worst wins and losses record in the history of college football. Over a 100-year period. Till now. This is one of the greatest turnarounds in history, but is it corrupt? I don't think so. I hope not. But it sure was. Sex for grades, 2 different test takers right there. Freaking guy named Jody Sears won 3 games in 4 years. He's still coached, by the way. Corrupt as hell. These people that have funded this is all off the backs of nuclear, right? You know, except for the D's. I mean, Mrs. Stewart, she's a D, American can. So I'll be passing on my can. This first award goes to Maxwell Anderson. Weber State, what a defense. What a defense San Diego State has. But they got screwed. The water's cursed, rears its head again. This shirt's probably worth $1 million, and I'm not kidding. It's that historic. So they're leaking to me. I'm going in and out of a coma. January 30th, 2012. It backs up into the thing. They have no option. Open the valve. What happens when they open the valve? Radioactivity. It's an active core. It's the last stand. Up into the atmosphere. Blows. They vented it all over San Clemente. Oh, it's a steam mountain. They vented nuclear fallout all over. We've been doing some work on where the wind was blowing that day. I came out of the coma the next day. They leaked it to me. I got it to the news. The videos of them mopping, duct taping, whatever. I have connections down there in the news. I used to. Oh, it made the fucking news. So isn't it perfect? So public watchdogs roll into town. Isn't it perfect? No touchdowns scored in the San Onofre game. Isn't that the way the San Onofre freaking decommissioning is gone? All defense on both sides. All defense. No offense. Anytime we get something done, they throw the flag. Bullshit. That canister drop was a ruse. Public Watchdog shoots that video. Public Watchdogs rolls in 2016 out of Pennsylvania. They're not from down there. They have no connection down there. What? The woman with the lemon protest, whatever, she's from Boston. How did they show up? I don't understand this. And they've got millions of dollars? No anti-nuclear activist has anything. They blackball me. Freaking, this is the school that built the reactor. This is Utah Construction. This is what. There's Marquardt's name on the wall. He made all of it. By the way, he died of cancer and Run for the Cure, that quack, looted $2 million out of his family. I mean, that's what we do here is die of cancer, right? The San Onofre Bowl, what a team. They got screwed. The water's cursed. San Diego boy who was not recruited, the Rocket Rashad, returns kickoff on his birthday, 100 yards, to pull major upset. Flag, isn't that what we do here? Isn't that what we do? Isn't that what we do? We can't get nothing done because both sides play nothing but defense. Just let us sit there till frickin' we have an earthquake, TikTok. Diablo, it's been in those spent fuel pools for 50 fucking years. I come out of that coma that day. That very day, January 30th, 20, I come out of that coma. Too sick for a bone marrow. Everybody thought I'd die. I have Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, AML de novo lymphoma. A fucking absolute death sentence. That's a 1% survival bracelet. By the way, the golf coach died right here. Same time I got it. So did one. His name, the African-American professor, studies over there. Bunch of people. I'm talking, well, hell, watch how I fight. What's the date on that? Oh, the SMR? Oh, yeah. Funded by Utah. How about this? The canister that blew up? Peterson Fabrications, Ogden, Utah. Sponsor of Wildcat football. Ha! Well, I'll tell you what, KWCR, we're in support of young Smith. Where was Weber State then when he had a heart attack and stroke? Where was McBride then? Where was the NCAA then when he was in a jail cell for, picked up, his life was distraught, dies in a jail cell, the leading rusher in the history of this program? So, fuck the NCAA, you know. KWCR recap, we'll be doing there with Klauke and what's his name do these games. They're a joke down there. They won't even talk to me. They're a clown circus, by the way. They're pathetic, by the way. So, see the Diablo Canyon by Cal Poly. Why is that Diablo Canyon? That's where the reactor's at, Cal Poly. Who built that one? Oh, yeah. Weber State screwed. Game recap, San Onofre, same old Semo. The water's curse. Spam turnage.